It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Colts.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ja'Marr Chase, 79 yards. And the Colts on just 2 plays have taken the lead. When you talk about Ja'Marr Chase, one of the things that really stands out, his ability to take ordinary plays and then turn those into big ones.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
On 2nd down now, it's Flynn. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, Flynn. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball. And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result. A 1st down throw for Prescott. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On the option to give to Swift here. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He'll buy, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Matt Ioannidis forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. They'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on second down. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Out of the gun now on third down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with his second and 4. They run the counter. It's Flynn, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Gano's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. On the option to give to Swift here. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Patriots take over. They'll run on first down. Flynn. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On play action, they'll throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 28. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the... Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the option to give to Swift here. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
Back to the running game with Swift.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown. It's complete. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, I mean, Mike Evans has been an elite receiver for some time now, and part of that, Charles, certainly what he can do once the ball is in his hands.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. From the 41, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it is the Jets who have the lead late.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. For the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
64 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 16. Now a handoff here to his running back. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. One of the Jets sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackled shy of the 10.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
And he won't be first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On first down, Flynn. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 26. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. Flynn, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2, he got 1, and it's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, now this from 43. And Gano's kick is right through. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Play action now, Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this far. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, Swift.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Javon Hargrave able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact...
Turnover.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating. Oh, no, he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Prescott from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have the first down as he gets this up to his own 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Here we go.
On play action, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Off the play fake, Prescott. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this off to Swift.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Taking it about the 16.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
New England trotting into place on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On 1st down, Flynn. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
And the tackle there by Chris Barnes. 2nd down and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 2nd down, Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On the option to give to Swift here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. On the handoff, it's Michel. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Prescott now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
New England's offense set to go. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on first down. Flynn, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards. And now a decision here on 4th and 1. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Gano's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Prescott.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for New England,
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to... Back in Week 16, the Jaguars lost a thriller in their previous game against the Texans.
And we are underway from Houston. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
so out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man here is Conklin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now back to throw. This one left side caught by Berrios. Touchdown, Texans! Braxton Berrios with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Dances by at the 20. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give to Jones. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 47. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now we're going to time out. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. And this is intercepted, but they'll set.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Here's Johnson with a reception.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Out left side here to Bryant. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Fights it, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall.
And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target.
2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An option handoff given to Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him and they mark him short.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Rolling to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and 5. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
This offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Looking to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down, you win second down, and guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Connor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was deployed to the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
2nd down and 8.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Mooney.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 28-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that's going to tie us at 13.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
Fighting through it. He's got space.
Boom!
Still fighting through tackles. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And now out comes Houston. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Well, they obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
He'll look to throw.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, what a catch. It's Godwin.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Boy, that completion comes with a high.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds?
Back to throw now on first down. And this is incomplete.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will make this a 4-point game. That time a 9-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off at the 16. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 15. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Butker's kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
They'll look to throw now on first down. There's the stiff arm. That catch good for only a couple. So we've come upon halftime here in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Harrison Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
First down pass. Complete to Atwell. Brings up 2nd and
Hands it off out of the gun.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to battle it away.
So a chance to give his guys a 2nd half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker. Gong!
That was good. Do that again.
Gong!
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Room here to run. And And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie.
So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown.
Jared Mooney.
85 yards.
And the Texans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. And his pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down. Open man here is Conklin.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Texans.
Tyler Conklin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And got his man complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game, because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete here. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
Complete to Tyler Higbee.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains, because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a
touchdown Jaguars.
Elijah Moore.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Trying to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there is really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Texans extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your... And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Jacksonville. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Houston,
they conclude the regular season with a final record of 11-6.
And now they'll
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin. The Jets lost a shootout in their first.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He'll air this one out for Boyd.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Shifts by at the 15, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Drop to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw now on first down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Max Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. A give. This is Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. This is a 26-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
This is intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And they will be set on now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 21. 30. 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And New York set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Running with Kamara. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Here's 2nd and 9. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
The Jets on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sand.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Back to throw here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Let's go. I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Giovanni Ricci.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is down to 4. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. On one hand, as we look at some of his struggles with the 3 interceptions, he's got to be upset. On the other hand, they're still winning this game.
So how does he take care of the ball the rest of the game? That's what his teammates are interested in because they pick things up for him throughout. You got to look over the defensive side, the kicking game. Those guys have made it work for him. Now his goal, not mess up anything else down the stretch.
Yeah, forget about those 3 picks. Move on.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there for the Dolphins. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Don't you do that.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for. That time it costs them. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Back to throw again. Swings this out for Hunt. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A carry here for Hunt. And they'll get him down right around the 16. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. Anthony just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Brewer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On the ground, Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. A quick slant to Hill. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Brewer. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Marcus Davenport just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a dump-off here complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? It definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made right side by Wilson.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Airing one out for Boyd. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So the 2 teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And that game's gone to the half, all even at 10-10. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Jets in that first half. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. Team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Again, it's Kamara. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Brewer. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brewer. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On second down, Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
In most goal line situations, defensive tackles are just trying to hold the line, hold their ground, and let the other guys roam and make the play. But in this situation, he's able to push his way into the backfield and disrupt that play for a loss.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a couple, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 10 yards yards gets them closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go with Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And the Jets set to take the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Out to the right here to Wilson.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This is a 26-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will cut the lead down to just 2. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
So now here come the Dolphins. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
And hitting Juju on the slant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange.
And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He gets this one to Boyd. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, these 2 teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches it under.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On the ground with a tight end. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Second and 5.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Boyd, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jets have taken the lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, he just envelops it and brings it in.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And this will be caught by Edwards.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Back to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 33. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this one is right through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
From the 6 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd and 8 coming up.
They'll drop to throw. Complete here. It's Hyde. That catch good for 5. It's third down. He'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he's going to tear a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Rodrigo Blankenship with an important one.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will push the lead up to 5. The distance was never the question there, but he gets a friendly bounce to carom that thing through the uprights.
Yeah, and when you're trying to hit from 50-plus, you got to expect the ball's going to slide one way or the other. So he's pretty fortunate there that he's able to bank this one in.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Hunt. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 2nd and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for New York. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Miami set to take over.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 2nd and 6. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeout. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it was their defense that
All right, now it's the Raiders' turn. They're up. On the clock now, it's the Buccaneers. The Giants are on the clock now. On the clock now, the Ravens. The Colts are now on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. Okay, the Browns on the clock now. The 49ers now on the clock. The Titans now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Seahawks. Time is ticking. All right, on the clock now, the Bills. The Cowboys now on the clock. And now on the clock, it's the Cardinals. The Patriots are now on the clock. And the Texans now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Saints are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Dolphins, and time is ticking. All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock. All right, the Chiefs are now on the clock. The Raiders on the clock now. What direction will they go?
choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead. It's the
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. First down, Mayfield. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 7 from the 20. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Here's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lance now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Open man is Denzel Mims. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. Lance looking to throw it. And this one complete again to Mims. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Again, it's Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And Lance going to throw. Being chased out left. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches. Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Miles Sanders. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And he returns this to the 22. And to give this time to the tailback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff as they run left side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And in for the Lions touchdown. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, Can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for the drive, the Bears offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. It's Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Working from the gun, Lance.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Taken in at the 22.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Lions will take over.
Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now here's a carry heading left. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
So good playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Harold Landry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
From the 27, Mayfield. And right side, Henry's got it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Mayfield to throw it.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Lance now to throw. Over the middle, caught by Mims.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Lance.
That's complete over the middle to Callaway.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Lance. Quickly into the hands of Mims.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Lance. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30.
On play action, Lance.
Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
To throw, it's Lance.
Sanders has it over the middle. Touchdown, Bears! Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Mayfield now. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And he'll give it here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Jerry Tillery able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and the Bears take over. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue.